My Misfits market has arrived. Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I got my Misfit market order box today. It is September 16th, 2021. I just brought it in, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what I got. I know there is one thing that they had to refund me on was purple sweet potatoes. That's the second time that I've ordered them and they've had to refund me. I got an email the other day stating that I wouldn't be getting them this week. I'm sad because they're really good. Everything in this box is recyclable. We have two totes with our trash service. One's for regular refuse and then the other is for recycling, so we're lucky we have a tote that takes the recycling and we can get rid of this stuff really easy, or we have a recycling down in town. Okay, so first thing is my Seaweed Snacks. I buy these all the time. They have regular sea salt flavored or they have a barbecue flavored. I have 3 of the barbecue flavored packets left, and I think one other full pack of these. So I decided to go ahead and order more before I ran out. Let's see what else is in here. We've got the ice pack, which it's still got slushy ice in it. It's been warm outside, but it's not been too super hot. Let me pause this a second and get this to the sink. Hold on one second. Okay, I got that to the sink so it doesn't drip everywhere. I ordered spinach. I've watched others' videos and I see this is an ongoing issue. I didn't really see anything heavy sitting on top of it. There are some potatoes down there, but this busts open. Like, it gets really smashed on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. And then sometimes it's just a little popped open, but this is like the whole thing. I mean, I'm surprised that it didn't like spill out. Must have been how it was wedged in there. But honestly, I mean, it all looks fine. Nothing is like bruised bad. And I'm sure it popped open from in shipping, so, and it's got a little moisture from the ice pack, but that's on the outside and that's fine. So there's the baby spinach. And then got a pretty good sized head of cauliflower. I see like an off spot in it, but I think the rest of it looks okay. I don't know if that's on the inside or, yeah, I think that's on the inside. I don't know what that is. But I'll just cut off the bad spots and eat the rest. That's a pretty heavy head of cauliflower too. Okay. This pasta, I'm pretty sure I ordered the penne ricotta because the ricotta has grooves in it, and this is just the penne ziti. If I'm saying that right. This is just a smooth kind. I didn't really need that because I already had it, but I love pasta, so I guess I'll eat it. I'll have to double check my order and see. I think I only ordered 1 mango this time. This looks pretty darn good. I love the Kent mangoes. I'm not really a fan of the Tommy Atkins mangoes. In my experience, they've been really stringy, and that's not a favorite thing for me to eat. Stringy mangoes. What else did I get in here? These, oh, well, I can't pull those out yet. They're kind of stuck. I got a bag of potatoes. Potato. Oh, I can't even launch it. They're damp and slippery from the ice pack moisture. So, it's a plant-based sustainable bag. That is pretty cool. Yeah, they're the gold potatoes. They sounded really yummy. I can actually smell the potatoes. They smell really good. I can't wait to eat them. And then I have foregone the Brussels sprouts because they've not really arrived in good shape from Misfits or from the other company that I use. So I thought I would give it some time and then see if things straighten themselves out. The last time I got them, they smelled really, really bad. I can actually smell it through the bag. I've seen other people's videos where they look really, really yummy. So I thought, oh, I'll give them another try. These ones don't look too bad. They look a little... Some of them look really good. They're in a lot better shape than what I got them before. There's some moisture on the outside and then probably a little bit of condensation on the inside. Okay, what else do we have? Potatoes. I got more potatoes. I believe I ordered russet potatoes as well. What I have found with the produce boxes that I get, because they didn't really like to send a lot of potatoes, I would get like 2 or 3 russet potatoes and 2 red potatoes and maybe a couple gold potatoes. And 2 potatoes, I like to make mashed potatoes or something, or even baked potatoes. It's kind of pointless to heat up the whole oven and just heat up 2 potatoes. So what I did was I take a mixture of the potatoes and make mashed potatoes. And honestly, I think that's a piece of asparagus or something. They're just damp from, that's not from the ice pack, that is from condensation. I hope that's not from the ice pack. It doesn't feel slimy. It's very wet though. Ugh, on my hand. But I found that I love a mixture of the potatoes when I make mashed potatoes. I don't know why. They just all taste really good together. There's 2 limes. I see another one down in there. There's a 3rd lime with a piece of plastic on it. There's another lime. My video quit recording for some odd reason. I'm now picking back up where I left off. I had a total of 3 limes. I saw a 3rd one down in the box. And as I was saying, that the mashed potatoes with different kinds, like the red and the russet and the gold and the white potatoes, you get all the random ones and throw them all together. It just makes for a better pot of mashed potatoes. Yum, yum. And the next thing I got was a massive, massive head of cabbage. This thing is huge. Huge, huge. I put this on the table so you can see. Some of these outer leaves can come off, but that's usually what you do from the store anyways. That's the cabbage. Or I'm sorry, that's the cauliflower. And that's the cabbage. There's the bag of Brussels sprouts. Ginormous. It weighs a bunch. Okay, I got a couple new things. I didn't know they were going to be this tiny, but how fun. They're called honey nut squash. I've never heard of them before. See, this is the fun thing about Misfits. They have things that I wouldn't normally see anywhere else. Like, I have, you know, a couple different places I can go to, and they might have some squash that they get every season that they grow. There's like a farmer market store about a 10-minute drive away from me. They are open all year long, but they do have many, many, many acres that they grow produce on, but in the winter it gets kind of lax and stuff, so it doesn't get that many things. Not lax, but they don't, you know, we live in Ohio, so we don't have seasonal produce all year long. So anyways, when I find stuff like this, it's really fun. They don't have things like this kind of squash. I've had butternut and acorn and delicata and everything, and delicata was a new thing to me thanks to the produce subscription box, but these two fit in my hand, and I do not have very big hands at all, but they sounded really yummy, and I'm so glad that I actually got them. Now these are what I couldn't get out of the box earlier, was the carrots. They're very, very earthy, if you can see. Maybe you can't see because it's everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. See, they're very, 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 very earthy. I can feel the sand on them. So, no, usually, I think they said you can eat the carrot tops, but these are not really ever in that good a shape. I just trim them off, and I found a new trick where I kept reading online. Everybody said wrap it in foil, wrap it in foil. So I tried it, and they actually stay crispy in the refrigerator, and I do it with celery too. And I have fresh carrots for longer. So yeah, I'll trim that off. And I don't wash them though. I just set them in the foil. I cut off a piece of foil long enough, trim that off, trim off or cut a piece of foil long enough, and then wrap them up like a little foil packet, and then I stick them in the fridge. So let me set those on the table. These make a big mess, so I'm trying to set these. What else do I have left? I have another little piece of carrot top, and another little piece of carrot top. And then I seen the asparagus. Honestly, I think this was like $4.99, but I was craving some asparagus. Then looks a little dried out, but that's per usual. It's like that in the stores too. You just trim off the ends of it. You can put it in a glass of water to help keep fresh. I think that's funny. The Asian pear, I only ordered one because I tried it for the first time I think it was my couple orders ago. So I ordered 2 of them and never had an Asian pear. I don't care for the pears because I think they're kind of grainy, but these ones, I didn't know if you were supposed to let them sit and ripen like other pears to get soft, but I guess they picked these and they're ready to eat. So they sat for a couple days, but then I ate it and I thought it was really good. I don't mind these pears. They're actually really good, but they never stay in their little blanket, their little protector. They always fall out. But that's okay. It's not bruised or anything. There was another random potato because I had bought, let me see how little these little potatoes are. But that's part of Misfits. Sometimes they're too big and sometimes they're too small. Oh, and there was another lime. So that makes 4 limes. So for my Misfits haul, we got the potatoes. The carrots are hiding under their greens here. I have some other produce from the store, and actually that's from a friend down the road that grew them. That was from my previous order. But anyways, I've got potatoes, carrots, the nori seaweed snacks, the spinach that was too excited to say hello. It jumped out of the bag. The asparagus, the Brussels sprouts, the Kent mango, 4 limes, a ginormous head of cabbage, and then I have those honey nut, I believe they were called honey nut squash. Oh, the Asian pear. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potatoes. Put my hand next to it. You can see that they're kind of small, but that's okay. And then the pasta. So I will get all this washed up or cleaned up and put in the fridge. If anybody's interested in ordering from Misfits, I will leave my discount code below. They do have different discounts at different times. So you have to click on the code and find out. Sometimes it's $10 off, sometimes it's 25% off. But this makes it really easy to get fresh produce delivered right to your door. You get to pick everything out. They used to have a different system, but I like the way that they have it now. You can customize your order 100%. So you get everything that you like, with the exception of sometimes they run out of things and the items that they rescue. So, and that's okay. But thank you for watching. Happy eating. Bye.